do have a favorite tradition, and it's bonfire. Yeah, it's a big pile of logs that we make every year. Back in 1909. Some people say 1907. I disagree. 1909. That's what I say. We're in the Southwest Conference. We're playing some little shitty school that no one remembers anymore. Who fucking cares? But apparently back then they were good, and I guess we were shit because we were playing them, and we thought it was cool that we won. We were like, oh, sweet, we fucking beat whatever, this school in the Southwest Conference. So a bunch of cadets were like, oh, fucking dicks, we won! So they were like, let's pile some shit up and light it on fire, because that's what you do when you're excited. And it burned, and people were like, oh, that's fucking cool, we got a big fire and shit. So the next year in 1910, they were like, cool, let's pile some shit up and light it on fire again, which you can tell that at this point it was a all-male school, because girls wouldn't do that shit. So we lit it up again in 1910, and we just kept doing it, because at that point it's like, oh shit, it's a tradition. But at that point, it was just a big pile of trash. We just throw whatever shit was on hand into a pile. And so they'd just go and grab whatever shit there was. Like one year, they were like, let's just fucking gotta do whatever we got. So they disassembled his farmer's barn. And they took all the lumber from his barn, and they used that to light up the bonfire. And the farmer, as well as a lot of other people, but this one particular farmer, no one's recorded, but a bunch of people were calling him and be like, your fucking cadets are taking all of our wood and all of our stuff. And so A&M would just kind of deny it. They're like, oh, bonfire is not like an official thing. It's not part of the university. It's just like this thing the cadets do. They don't have kids, whatever. But eventually, like that guy, I guess, and some of his like buddies or whatever got together and said, this is bullshit. You guys know they're doing it. They fucking broke apart my barn. I can't keep my fucking cows or whatever in my barn anymore, or hay or whatever. He's a farmer, not a rancher, I guess. I don't know. So A&M was like, okay, fuck, we gotta do something about this. So so in 1935 was the first year. It was an official student organization, and it was made of like non-scavenged materials, and they cut down trees on campus. But it was still just a big pile of shit. So that goes on for a while. They cut down trees on campus. There are more trees on campus than there was before the whole 25 by 25 debacle, when they were like, let's get rid of all the fucking grass on campus and make our damn campus a fucking New York City or whatever. I don't know. I'm not qualified to talk about 25 by 25. I'm not an engineer. So then it went from a pile of trash to like a teepee shape. So, but they had like the teepee shape because of the movie We've Never Been Licked, because they built that prop, and they're like, they used to like, fuck, that's awesome, that's delicious, not delicious, that's weird, that's ingenious, we'll make that. So they kept, so then it kind of just evolved from there to this like big, very structured, very hierarchical, very official organization. And so that kind of culminated each year getting bigger and better than the previous year into the year 1969, which was when they were like, we're going to build the biggest motherfucking bonfire there can possibly be. And so that's the last of the moonshine, I think. Yeah, so then in 1969 they built the tallest one ever. It was 107 feet, and it wasn't a fucking ugly stack. It was like huge, and then like whoop, it was like a little like, titty. It was like really pointy. And then after that, they're like, okay, fuck that. That's dangerous. We're gonna keep it 65 feet and like whatever width. And so they just kind of kept doing it every year, and they made tiers. And one of the yearbooks from I want to say like the 40s or 50s, it just kind of stuck around. They defined bonfire as two things. They said bonfire is the burning desire to beat the hell out of Texas University, and the eternal flame of love that every Aggie holds in his heart for his school. I think it's telling because what we did before the TU game was we built this massive fucking structure. But TU, what they do is they have this like hex ceremony back in the day when we played them. And they'd have like burn these red candles and like, we're going to use fucking witchcraft to hurt the other team. Like, we're not going to build our team up. We're going to tear their team down via one night of fucking magic or some shit. But yeah, that's kind of the origin and the different iterations of Bonfire. And I'm second on the cinnamon stick. alcoholic god.